The message from the angels to you is brought to you today by the angel Jophiel and tells you, attract only the good. My beloved, at this point in your life you know perfectly well that you have the power and ability to attract. To attract energies into your life, energies that will create your reality. Often you try to remind yourself that to attract only good you have to keep positive thinking. But when your mind is stressed and your vibration is low, you find it virtually impossible to maintain positive thinking. In this special message that comes with light directly to your being, you must pay attention and open both your mind and your heart to absorb and find the real essence that dwells in you and achieve changes in your life. That is why, staying until the end, you will discover why this message was really for you and how much you needed it. Also take advantage of the final advice to take your first big step. That is why today I share this teaching with you, so that you understand that the power of attraction goes beyond positive thinking. And above all, for you to understand that there is a solution for those moments when you find yourself full of negative thoughts. Because there are times when you catch yourself having negative thoughts repeatedly. And somehow that causes you even more fear and anxiety because you believe that you will then be attracting that negativity into your life. But there is a solution. You don't have to live with that anguish. Because then you will be wasting all your power of attraction. Today, I show you some keys that you probably did not know to attract only the good, even when your mind enters a loop of negative thoughts. The truth is that far beyond simple positive thinking, the key is to surround yourself with the right energies, to cultivate them within you and allow them to align you with what you desire. The first thing to remember is that the law of attraction works in a simple but powerful way. Under the law of attraction, all your thoughts, actions, and emotions act as a magnet. A magnet that attracts similar energies to you. Thus, those energies will produce situations in accordance with those energies. But this does not mean that everything in your life has to be repeated over and over again. If you ever feel fear, it doesn't mean that you have to ignore it so that you won't feel fear again. Everything happens for a purpose. And those things that you sometimes see as negative things, such as fear or anger, actually have a purpose too. The important thing here is that you will attract what you focus on most intensely. So if you are having very negative thoughts because you feel fear or because you feel anger, instead of ignoring them, try to change them to positive thoughts. But I know there are times when you can't change those thoughts. What you can do is ask yourself why and what for. That is, imagine that you are in a situation in which someone is talking to you very badly, is behaving in a hostile manner. The most normal thing is that at that moment you feel fear, that thoughts of the type, this person is going to harm me, or this person intends to attack me, go through your mind. Those thoughts are completely normal in that situation. Following the same example, in that situation you should look inside yourself a little bit, and notice that you feel fear. Then you have to ask yourself why I am afraid. If you listen to your inner voice, it will tell you that you feel fear because there is a threat in front of you. That you feel fear because there is a person who is behaving inappropriately. And then, you have to follow with the second question, why am I afraid? If you listen to your inner voice, it will tell you that you feel fear because you have to protect yourself, you have to make yourself safe and take care of yourself. Then, that fear has arisen for you to protect yourself, to get safe and stop that person's feet. Maybe the solution at that moment is to leave, or to ask for help from other people, or to speak up to the person who treats you badly. Deep down, if you keep listening to your inner voice, you will know what is the best option. What I want you to understand with this example is that in a difficult situation like this, if instead of focusing so much on those thoughts you ask yourself the right questions, you will be able to turn the situation around. And you will have changed your energetic state and your vibration. That way you will be attracting only good. Because look how different it would be if you acted differently. If you stayed anchored in those negative thoughts, you would feel even more fear, new thoughts would appear but nothing would be solved. On the other hand, if you ask yourself why you are feeling that way, why you are thinking that way, you will find the way out. And so, instead of attracting energies of fear, you will attract energies of solution. You will take care of yourself and you will be safe. Now and before we continue, I invite you to subscribe and share our channel. Your support helps us to create more valuable content for you. Thank you always. So it's about realizing that when something doesn't work, you have to try something different. If you have a lot of negative thoughts and you feel you can't change them, you have to try something different. So instead of trying to automatically change those thoughts, ask yourself questions, and through the answers your own thoughts will change. Changing your thoughts will change your vibration and your energetic state. And in this way you will achieve what you wanted, which was to change your thoughts to attract the right energies. The key to all this is precisely that in order to attract what you want, you first have to be it. That is, if you want calm, you have to find the calm within you, you have to be an expression of calm. If you want abundance, health, you have to connect with those qualities from within. Change begins within you. The power of attraction begins within you. Your exterior will be a reflection of your interior. So, it's not just about thinking about what you want or imagining it, it's about being it and feeling it. To attract the good, you have to feel it inside you. Remember that time and space in the universe are one. That which you desire already exists elsewhere in space-time. Therefore, if you connect with yourself, with your higher self, you can feel what you are creating, you can live it and be it. This is the most powerful way to attract only the good. By visualizing what you desire, you push all negativity out of your mind and become what you want to be. Don't feel guilty or frustrated if sometimes your thoughts get out of hand and become negative. It is true that your thoughts have to be aligned with what you want. But nothing happens by chance. If you are having a lot of negative thoughts, ask yourself why you are having them and why you are having them. You may be having thoughts of insecurity. If you ask yourself why you are having them, you may discover that in the past too many people made you feel insecure, and that you are having those thoughts now to prevent the same situations from occurring as in the past. Those thoughts may have the purpose of making you stand up for yourself, set boundaries and raise your voice. In this way, you will have changed the negative thoughts of insecurity to thoughts that lead you to reflect on how you can set boundaries, how you can stop those people who are trying to take advantage of you. If you have thoughts that make you believe that you will never achieve what you set out to do, that nothing good comes out of you, ask yourself why you have those thoughts. Probably, listening to your inner voice, you will discover that these are just false beliefs that you have because of what other people told you years ago. Maybe they were too demanding of you and made you believe that you were never enough, that no matter how hard you tried, nothing would ever be enough. So, ask yourself why you have those thoughts. You will then realize that you are having these thoughts in order to be kinder to yourself, to give yourself the understanding and affection that others have denied you for years. Thus you will have changed the negative thoughts for positive ones. And in this way, with those thoughts you will be attracting only good. Because as you can see, the attitude you take towards these thoughts is the most important thing. If you let yourself go, you stay stuck, you stay in a low vibration. But if you ask yourself why and for what you have those thoughts, you will move forward, you will change those thoughts for others that attract positive things to your life. You see, it's not just about automatically changing those negative thoughts. Because all thoughts happen for a reason and for a purpose. It is therefore about changing the point of view to take the teaching out of those thoughts. It is about bringing out the positive side. In this way, from something that started out looking like a negative thing, you transform it into something positive. That's how you attract only good. The same situation can cause you to attract negativity or positive energies. It all depends on what you do in that situation. Today, I want to invite you to turn all those thoughts around and use them to your advantage. Use your power to make something positive out of what at first seems negative. And for this you can do many things. The first thing will always be to cultivate love for you. Cultivate self-love and unconditional love, recognizing yourself as a divine creation. Because before seeking love and respect from others, you have to give it to yourself. If you do not respect and love yourself, others will not love you as you need them to. Do not be afraid to set limits to all those people who demand too much from you. You don't have to take responsibility for all the worries and problems of others. Thank the universe for the good things, for your own growth and level of spiritual development. Visualize what you want to attract. Visualize in detail only the good, what you really want to become a reality for you. Now I ask you, are you willing to tune your mind to the melody of success and allow prosperity to flow to you? Today, I have left in the description a powerful tool that will help you and bring you closer to your happiness, peace, and tranquility. I invite you to get to know it. Be proactive and open the doors to a future where success and prosperity are your daily reality. Do not underestimate the power of now. The opportunity you have today to change your life will never present itself in the same way again. Act today. Go for the description and create the tomorrow you deserve. Blessings forever.